not right now.
It's just yesterday you said you would give me some snacks after my reading, and I thought you were gonna give me those snacks after reading today.
Well, honey, you not ask me for that after reading.
But I thought you would do it, and you would get
No, Michael, that's not the truth. The truth is she forgot it accidentally.
all the laundry out of that room.
Okay.
Yeah, Mom said I could get a little bit of moolah for it. How much moolah? $1? Because I do that, then I have $2.
Only if you actually get to work, so hurry it up.
I am hung up. Hey, bye. So, Dad, you say that R.L. Stine instead doesn't write any more books?
I don't know if he is. I don't know if he's writing more books now.
No, he's not actually. My teacher told me that R.L. Stine is alive, but
He's done writing. He's retired.
yeah. But here, there's actually an R.L. Stine one. It's actually really cool because when I go into it, it's a picture. Wait, what? What?
What? No, wait, what? Well, those are just the most popular ones.
No, wait. This one. R.L. Stine helped make this. Okay, that seems amazing. Wait, what's this?
Hey, Michael, hurry up.
Just a moment.
If you're sitting up there...
St. Matthews, this time you've gone too far.
Because at the moment, I'm doing all this, and then you need help.
Just a moment, Hallelujah. Hey, Dad.
What?
Are you ready for another terrifying sound from Slappy?
This is a copyrighted work. Unauthorized copying
Shut
or distribution is a crime punishable by up to 5 years in prison and a fine of $250,000. Scholastic Audio presents The Ghost of Slappy, a Goosebumps Slappy World story by R.L. Stine, read by Austin Rising with Joe Freya as Slappy.
Slappy here, everyone! Welcome to my world. Yes, it's Slappy World. You're only screaming in it. Don't stare. I know you can't take your eyes off me. Most people wear sunglasses when they visit, so they won't be blinded by my beauty. I wish I had a phone so I could call myself and tell me how awesome I am. I'm so cool, I give myself goosebumps. And then guess what? I give my goosebumps. Did you see me on the cover of Dummy magazine? Of course you didn't. Don't call me dummy, dummy. I'm so smart, I can spell any word. I'm not kidding. I can spell any word. Want to see me do it? Okay, here goes. A-N-Y-W-O-R-D. Well, I have a story to tell you. And you're lucky because it stars me. Also, a kid named Shep Mooney. Shep is about to go on an overnight in the woods with his class. I don't want to give anything away, but it's probably going to be the scariest night of Shep's life. And guess who is going to make it scary? I call this one The Ghost of Slappy. Aren't you dying to read it? It's just one more terrifying tale from Slappy World.
1. I stuffed a pair of woolly socks into my duffel bag and frowned at my sister, Patty, who plopped on the edge of my bed. Why are you staring at me? Why are you watching me pack? Her dark eyes flashed behind her glasses. Because you're a hoot, Shep. Huh? I'm a hoot? What is a hoot? What are you talking about? She crawled over and began pawing through the bag. Did you just pack a bar of soap? I slapped her hands away. Get your paws off my stuff, Patty. She stuck her round face into mine. Did you? Did you just pack a bar of soap? So what? I said. It's an overnight in the woods, Shep. No one is going to take a shower. I could feel my face grow a little hot. Are you going to give me a break? I like to be prepared. Truth is, I didn't really know what to pack. I'd never been...
Scholastic Audio presents Goosebumps Horrorland 9. Welcome to Camp Slither
I will change it.
by R.L. Stein. Read by Andrew Reynolds. Chapter 1. You know that jumpy kind of feeling when you just can't keep still? You want to hop around or run really fast or do a crazy dance? That's the feeling I had as I climbed onto the camp bus. Yeah, my sister Heather and I were totally psyched. We love summer camp. We love being outdoors and hanging out with other kids, and no parents around. Heather and I are really into animals and learning about bugs and snakes and all kinds of creatures. We have 2 rabbits we keep in a pen behind our garage, and we have a hamster and an old box turtle and 2 dogs, Rusty and Max, one for each of us, although they both like Heather better than me. Camp Hither is supposed to be an excellent wilderness camp. At least that's what Mom and Dad said. So yes, Heather and I were excited. My little sister, I'm 12 and she's 10, had only one complaint. I'm always away from home for my birthday, she said, so I can never have a birthday party. So, I said, who told you to be born in the summer? She gave me that cold stare she always gives me, with her eyes half closed and her mouth all twisted. Boone, give me a ding-dong break. That's one of her favorite expressions. She heard it from our grandmother. Mom and Dad think she's a riot. I don't really get it. Who talks like that who isn't like 80 years old? Heather doesn't look like she's in the same family as me. I'm tall and thin. I have short, straight black hair and dark brown eyes. I'm a jumpy kind of dude. I mean, I've got a lot of energy. It's hard to sit still. I'm always tapping my fingers on something or bopping around. Dad says I'm the original Energizer Bunny. Ha ha. Why does everyone in my family think they're a comedian? Heather has very curly hair and green eyes. She's about a foot shorter than me and a little chubby. I'd never tell her that. I mean, I learned my lesson. Once I was kind of angry and I called her Chubs. I know, it was dumb. She gave me a really hard punch in the stomach, which I still think about. I walked around bent over looking like the number 7 for about a week. Heather likes to punch people. She thinks she's so cute she can get away with it. She's very strange. She likes to wear all kinds of bracelets and rings and sparkly things and dangly plastic earrings. I told her no one else in her class wears that stuff, and she stuck her tongue out at me and made a loud spitting noise. Anyway, we heaved our bags into the luggage compartment of the yellow camp bus. Then we said goodbye to Mom and Dad with hugs all around. Heather gave me a push toward the bus door. I told you, she's always pushing and punching me. She's totally dangerous. I climbed the 3 steps onto the bus. It took a while for my eyes to adjust. I could see a lot of kids were already on board. Heather followed me as I started down the narrow aisle to the back, and I heard the bus driver mutter, 2 more victims. Then he shut the door. What did he mean by that?
Dad,
Yeah,
did you
Chapter 2.
come work?
I will in a minute. I got
I saw 2 empty seats on the aisle near the back of the bus. I plopped down into one of them and shoved my backpack under the seat in front of me. Some kids near the driver were tossing a blue Nerf football back and forth. Two girls were singing a camp song I knew from my old camp. The bus made a roaring sound and lurched forward before Heather sat down. She fell on me, and her elbow jammed right into my gut. Oof. Did that hurt? 3 guesses, and they're all yes. My sister didn't apologize, of course. Instead, she pulled herself up and yelled at the bus driver, "Give me a ding-dong break." That made some kids laugh. Heather didn't care. She sat down and started talking instantly to the girl next to her. I turned to look at the kid next to me. He was staring through big black-framed eyeglasses at a manga book in his lap. He was moving his lips as he read it. He didn't look up. Why didn't he say hi or something? I guess maybe he was shy. He was about my age. He had white blonde hair cut really short and pale blue eyes behind the glasses. He was maybe the palest guy I ever saw. You know what flashed into my mind? A zombie in a movie I watched over at my friend's house a couple nights before. The dude wasn't a freak or anything. It's just that with that white blonde hair, everything blended into everything. And he was wearing a white t-shirt and baggy white cargo shorts. And what was he squeezing in the hand that didn't hold the manga book? Was that a rabbit's foot? Where's the rest of the rabbit? I asked. In your backpack? I know it was a lame joke, but I thought it was a little funny. He smiled, but he didn't laugh. He did raise his eyes from the comic, though. He held up the rabbit's foot. "It's kind of a good luck thing," he said. I took it from his hand. Yucko. It was wet from his sweat. "I'm Boone Dixon," I said. "That's my sister Heather," I pointed. "I'm Ronnie McDonald," I thought he said. A car horn honked. I couldn't really hear him. I laughed. "Your name is Ronald McDonald? Weird." He shook his head. "Roddy McDonald." I handed him back his rabbit's foot. "You really think you're going to need good luck?" I asked. He shrugged his narrow shoulders. "I heard some things about this camp," he said softly. "Kind of scary things." "Like what?" I asked. He shrugged again. He glanced out the window. I don't think he wanted to talk about it. "Snakes," he said finally. I waited for him to say more. Farms and flat green fields passed by outside the bus window. "Some kids at school said stuff about snakes in the lake," Roddy said, turning to me. Behind his glasses, his eyes were wide. The kid really looked frightened. "These kids read about it online. They said the counselors make you swim with the snakes," Roddy said. He twirled his damp rabbit's foot in his hand. "You had to swim across the lake, and the snakes... The snakes..." I felt sorry for the dude. Some kids at his school told him a bunch of baloney, and he believed it. "I tried to tell my parents," Roddy said, "but they thought I was making it up so I wouldn't have to go to camp." "You're a first-timer, right?" I said. "Don't you know kids always tell scary camp stories to frighten new campers? It's just what kids do. You know, it's a tradition." "Not this time," Roddy said. "They didn't make it up." The manga book fell out of his lap. He leaned down to get it. When he sat back up, his face was still filled with fear. "Know what they call this camp?" he asked. "Sure," I said. "Camp Heather." "No," he said, shaking his head. "Everyone who goes there calls it Camp Slither because of all the snakes." I laughed. He looked so serious, I just couldn't help it. "Roddy," I said, "I've been to 2 different wilderness camps. Camps are fun. I had an awesome time. So will you." He swallowed hard. "Those kids told me other snake stories." "They made them up," I cried. "They were just trying to scare you." He stared at me. "Tell you what," I said. "Let's ask some kids who were at Camp Hither last summer. They'll tell you the truth." I stood up. The bus was filled with campers, every seat. Kids were laughing and talking. I cupped my hands around my mouth and shouted, "Hey, everyone! Everyone! Who was at this camp last year? I need to talk to you." Some kids turned around to stare at me. No hands went up. "How many?" I asked. "Don't all raise your hands at once." No one. Not one. I gazed down the long aisle. "All new campers?" I asked. Some kids nodded their heads. Others turned around and went back to what they were doing. I dropped back onto my seat. "Weird," I muttered. See? I'm right, Boone, Roddy said. No one ever goes back to this camp. His whole body shuddered. Maybe it's because no one survives, he stammered. Roddy, that's impossible, I said. This is the bus for new kids, that's all. They probably sent another bus for old campers. There will be lots of... I stopped short. He gasped. I heard a sharp rattling sound right next to me. A snake! Roddy screamed. It's a snake!
There's never been a better time to switch to Xfinity. Get the fast and reliable internet you deserve for $19.99 a month for 12 months with a 1-year contract. And for the first time ever, ask how to get 6 times the speed for the same internet price when you add Xfinity Mobile. Score more speed and value. Plus, for a limited time, ask how to get $300 back. Go to Xfinity.com or call 1-800-XFINITY or visit a store today. Requires paperless billing phone pay. Ends 11/21/21. Restrictions apply. New connect internet 50 megabits per second customers only. Equipment, taxes, fees extra, and subject to change. After term, regular rates apply.
Exam 4 needs to be sanitized. Rosana's MRI clinic isn't operating at max efficiency. She needs a new certified tech certifiably now.
Someone's waiting in room 2 for an ACL scan. Can you handle that?
Indeed can help her hire great people fast.
I need Indeed.
Indeed you do. With Indeed Instant Match, we immediately show you quality candidates whose resumes on Indeed meet your sponsored job description. Visit Indeed.com/credit and get $75 towards your first sponsored job. Terms and conditions apply.
Lowe's Provember event is back, and we're thanking pros like you all month long. So when you become a Pro Loyalty member, now through November 24th, you'll get a welcome kit via mail, Lowe's bucket included. It's all part of Provember, going on online and in stores. Lowe's, the new home for pros. New accounts only. More terms and conditions apply while supplies last. Visit Lowe's.com/ProLoyalty for details. U.S. only.
Chapter 3.
I am hungry!
No! The kids screamed. 2 girls cracked heads as they tried to dive out of their seats. Roddy raised his arm in front of him like a shield. I heard the rattle again, the warning from a rattlesnake that is about to strike. I turned and saw Heather laughing. She had her hand raised. She was shaking the bracelet around her wrist, making it rattle. Dad brought the bracelet back from a business trip to India. It's a silver bangle with pebbles inside. The pebbles make a loud rattle when she shakes her arm. I should have known. That rattling bracelet fools me every time. I'm sure that's why Heather wears it. I grabbed Heather's hand and pushed it down to her lap. She shrugged. Oops, didn't mean to cause a ding-dong riot. False alarm, I shouted. False alarm, there's no snake. Kids climbed back into their seats. It took a long time for everyone to calm down. I turned to Roddy. He was pressed against the window. He squeezed his rabbit's foot. He looked even paler than before. See what I mean? He said. Everyone's freaked out. Know why? Because they've heard the stories about Camp Heather too. Roddy, there aren't any snakes in the lake, I repeated. The kids who told you that were just trying to scare you. They told me other stories, he said softly, gazing out the window. About a snake. A very big snake. I shook my head. I started to tell him to lighten up, but my sister tapped me on the shoulder. Do you think Mom and Dad will send my birthday presents to camp? She asked. Or do you think they'll forget like last summer? I shook my fist in the air. Heather, do you want to live to be 11? Then stop talking about your birthday. Shut your dirty doodad, she snapped. That's another one of our grandmother's favorite expressions. I don't know why Heather keeps repeating them. Is she weird or what? A few minutes later, the bus pulled off the road and began to bounce along a gravel driveway. We passed a large wooden sign that read, Welcome to Camp Heather, Life in the Wild. Hey, we're here, I cried. Kids cheered and shouted, bounced up and down in their seats, and slapped high fives. The bus driver honked the horn 5 or 6 times. We rolled through thick woods. Patches of purple and red wildflowers lined the gravel drive. Through the trees, I could see a blue lake in the distance, surrounded by tall grass. The bus wheeled to a stop. Everyone jumped up. We pushed and shoved each other in our rush to get out of the bus. Blinking in the bright sunlight, I gazed around. The bus had parked in front of a group of small cabins used for supplies. They were made of wood, painted white. I saw tetherball poles in front of each cabin, and at one end, a wide grassy soccer field. Behind the field, a steep green hill led to more buildings. Thick woods surrounded the whole camp. The bus driver started to pull our bags from the luggage hold, and a grinning man came running toward us across the gravel parking lot. He was tall and thin and very tan. He had a black mustache and sleek, shiny black hair brushed straight back from his forehead. "Yo, everyone! Yo!" he called, waving as he came trotting toward us. "Welcome." He wore baggy khaki shorts and a brown sweatshirt with a large coiled snake printed on the front. The snake had its jaws open as if it was ready to snap. Roddy poked me in the ribs. "See what I mean?" he whispered. "See? It's all about snakes." "Roddy, it's a wilderness camp. Remember?" I said. "Forget those stories. Forget..." The man turned around, and I read the name on the back of his sweatshirt. In snaky black letters, it said, Dr. Crawler. Chapter 4. Roddy's eyes bulged. He poked me again. I jumped away from him. The kid was giving me bruises. "It's just the dude's name," I told him. "Stop being so crazy." Roddy lowered his eyes. "Sorry," he muttered. "I'll try. I don't know why my parents sent me to this camp. I said I'd rather go to die at camp. Anything but this." I laughed. I thought he was making a joke, but he was totally serious. "Welcome, people," Dr. Crawler shouted. "Welcome. I'm the head counselor here." He had a soft voice. When he spoke, his black mustache wiggled up and down. He brushed a fly off my shoulder. "What's your name, son?" he asked. "Boone Dixon," I said. He smiled. "Welcome to Camp Hither." He waved to a tall black-haired boy in long blue basketball shorts and a sleeveless blue net t-shirt with a Nike swoosh across the front. The boy was helping to unload the bus. "Nathan, over here," Dr. Crawler shouted. "Boone is one of your campers." Nathan came trotting over. He was maybe 18 or 19. His black hair was scraggly and fell down to his shoulders. He had a silver ring in one ear. He had a fake tattoo of a bat on the back of one hand. He wiped sweat off his forehead with the front of his t-shirt. "What's up?" he asked. "How you doing?" "Guess I'm your counselor." Dr. Crawler rounded up the other kids in our group. Roddy was one, and two other guys our age, Sid and Kelly. They were both tall with short brown hair and brown eyes. Kelly had a nice smile. Sid looked kind of serious. Nathan lined the four of us up in front of him. "You're my guys," he said. "You got a problem? You come to me." "I've got a problem," Roddy murmured. Nathan squinted at him. "What's wrong?" "Aren't there a lot of snakes in the lake?" Roddy asked. Nathan shrugged. "I don't think so. Why? You like snakes? I can find you some snakes. You guys want to go on a snake hunt?" "No," Roddy shouted. "I mean, I don't like snakes." Nathan's eyes flashed. He grinned at Roddy. "Ever eat snake meat? Yum." Roddy made a disgusted face. "That's sick. What does it taste like?" Kelly asked. "Kind of like chicken," Nathan said. "Only snakier." He waved one arm. "Follow me, guys." He led us away from the parking lot toward the wooden cabins up ahead. Our sneakers studded on the soft dirt. "Where are we going?" Roddy asked. "To our cabin? Does our cabin have a bathroom in it?" "You have to see the nurse first," Nathan replied. "The nurse?" Roddy squeaked. "Are we getting a shot?" "Take a deep breath," Nathan told him. "You're kind of wired, aren't you?" "But I don't get it," Roddy said, trying to keep up with the rest of us. "Why do we have to see the nurse?" "It's the rule," Nathan said. The nurse greeted us in the doorway of her little shack. She looked about as old as my grandmother. She had a red and white Cincinnati Reds cap pulled down over her gray hair. She wore a plaid flannel shirt over baggy jeans. "Y'all can call me Nurse April," she said. "I'm always here. If y'all can't find me in my clinic, look for me at the mess hall." Nurse April raised a tall spray can in one hand. "This won't hurt a bit," she said. She grabbed my shoulder with the other hand and began spraying a sticky orange liquid on my skin. My skin tingled. I suddenly felt weird. Hey, I shouted. What are you doing? Stop! What is this stuff? Chapter 5. It's super glue, Nathan said. I like my guys to stick together. He laughed. Y'all will get used to Nathan, Nurse April said. He has a strange sense of humor because he comes from another planet. She turned me around and sprayed the back of my neck. Relax, fella, she said. It's called sun glow. It's sun protection. She moved to Sid and started spraying it up and down one of his legs. The orange liquid dripped down onto his white sweat socks. We are very careful about sun protection here at Camp Hither, Nurse April said. You'll find cans of sun glow in your cabin, Nathan said. I want you guys to spray yourselves with it twice a day. Nurse April finished spraying Sid and started on Roddy's arms. We want to keep you safe, she said. My skin felt a little itchy.
decide how it goes. Don't act like that with me. It was your bad move, dude. I want you to imagine for a moment.
Why did you do it on your own?
Because you weren't being helpful. So it's faster for me to do it myself than to have you do it. Which at that point, why should I pay you?
But you should not have done it because
Michael, if you want jobs to make money, then you need to act like you're doing a job to make money. You aren't the person in charge. The funniest thing about this whole thing is you will refuse to understand why you're wrong. And because of that, you will never learn. And it will never get better. Go blow your nose instead of blowing your disgusting snot all over my floor and couch. Go blow your nose. Oh, you want more of that? Huh? Is that how you want to do things? Huh? Think you're tough now? Huh? Is that what we're gonna do? Huh? I'm tough. I'm gonna be mad. Ugh. Lame. Michael thinks. Ugh. Come on, come on. What are you gonna do, Michael? Huh? Yeah. You'll lift that foot up at me? Is that the way you want to do things? So what's your anger getting you, Michael? What is your anger getting you? What's it doing for you? How in the world is it helping at all? Okay, because at this point you're about to get in more trouble, get sent back to your room, all things you don't like. It's not helping you at all.
And you don't either! All the time! It's always worse for me! It's never good, it's always worse for me! Please.
Is your activity later, buddy?
I know, but I just
I understand the frustration. You don't understand what people are doing. You don't understand what Dad's doing. And so in your mind, you see Dad nothing. But here's the thing, buddy. With my job, if it goes up, it's my fault. You're trusting me. And I'm not. No, you were sitting there for a moment. You were sitting there for a moment, and they were the clothes. Michael, all the clothes you're picking up, you keep expecting me to make your job easier for you. But if I'm making the job easier for you, why am I paying you? And here's what you need to understand. You were helping me. That's why I'm paying you. That's why I was going to pay you. But my job connects with your job. But my job has more than your job does. So I help with yours, but I also have to do the rest of it that's mine. Plus, let's be honest. I can pick up in there 3 times as fast as you can. So if I was just, all I did was focus on picking that stuff up, the job, you would do almost no work. And so I'd have no reason to pay you. So instead, I don't do it, so I can leave a job for you to do, so that I can pay you. Because the whole reason I'm paying you is so that way I can focus also on other jobs. The whole thing would have only taken you another 5, maybe 10 minutes at the longest. That's less than time that takes you in your room. Because, but you showed me that you have no interest in actually doing the job. Okay, are you ready to actually do a job? The whole reason somebody pays you for a job is because it's something that takes enough time or enough effort that they don't want to do it. So if you want to get a good job and you want me to pay you, it's going to take some time. Not a ton. I don't give you big jobs. That's where you have Exactly. Yeah, you're right. Because if it's something you want to do, why would I pay you? If like me paying you. Am I gonna pay you money to play on the computer? No, because you like to do that. If it's something you like to do, then you're just gonna go do it.
For jobs, you get paid for something that you want to do.
Oh no, you don't. Do you think Mom enjoys what she does? She hates what she does. 90%. Do you understand that what 90% is? 9 out of 10. It means almost everyone in the world gets paid to do jobs they would rather not. Even in coding games, there's going to be parts of that job you like doing. Always are. Do you think do I enjoy coding? Yes. But I also have to do a lot of other stuff besides coding that I wish I didn't have to do. And at first, buddy, hey, you're probably going to have a lot of jobs doing stuff you don't like to do before you get to the job you do like to do. Now, I hope that you someday get a job and a career and do something you love. But first, you got to learn how to just work hard. And that includes doing jobs you don't really like. Someday you will have a home of your own where you have to live.
Yes, but
Even if you have a job, you're still going to have to live.
that's something you do when you're older, not something you think, oh.
No, it's not. I've been cleaning my whole life. When I was your age, I always had to clean my room. I had to do dishes a couple times each week. I had to also mow the lawns. I also had to edge the lawns. Like, dude, your idea that little kids aren't supposed to do that is false. I'm sorry, someone might.
I like it, but I have to do stuff like that. Oh, you said you would help me, and
But I was like, you aren't in charge of how I help. You have to trust your daddy that your daddy knows the best way to help. You have to trust your daddy that your daddy knows the best way. What do you know about religion?
I have like
Yeah. Yes, you do. I got that truck of orders.
yeah.
You don't have to, but then I won't pay you money. I know. This is the trade-off, buddy. This is the trade-off of life. Where do I spend my time? How much time can I spend playing? Versus how much time do I have to spend doing working and cleaning up my house? Do you know how long it's been since I played on a computer? Since I would sat to a computer game, it's been 2 months. Because every night I have to work during the day, then I have to work cleaning, and then I have to work on Torino, and I have to work on our stuff for the show, and I have to.
Say you're my job, but work my fault. And
Mom works on the show. The way mom does is mom works on getting people to come watch her show. So while I'm working on getting terrain built and on the campaign and on doing all that, mom's working on her Twitter and Instagram, stuff like that, to try and get people to come watch the show. That's where she does her work. Welcome to the reality of life, buddy. It's difficult to come to terms with. What do you mean things like this don't happen? What do you mean by that? No, that's a lie. Most of the time in life, you have to do stuff like this. Like for most of human history, children have worked. Do you realize that 100 years ago, at your age, you would be spending half of your day working at a job? It's only in the last 100 years that we have this idea that children don't have to go get a job. And in every house, and in almost every single house in the world, children have to do jobs to help in the house. No, a lot of houses, they don't even get paid for it. It's just considered part of their job as a member of the family. You should be glad that mom and dad are willing to pay you for it.
Most of the other jobs I couldn't even pay real and all of that type of stuff. I don't get paid either.
And that one's for just being a member of the family and playing in the room. But this job, this was outside of what I would ask you to do, and so I was willing to pay. And mom,
I'm not going to be able to get any money because you just did it all.
If you recall, about 2 minutes ago, I said, ask me if I was still for a job.
Yes, fine.
See, but if you act like that, then I don't get jobs. If I acted like that to my boss, they'd fire me.
I wanted to pay for the money, but I don't have to do the job.
And that, buddy, it cannot happen. If you want the money, you have to do the job. And so that's where you have to decide which one do you want more. Do you want more not to have to do the job, or more to have the money? And then you have to make a decision on which one. You have to do one or the other. Either don't work.
Tell me what would it be first?
Same thing, but picking up all the trash.
Why is it that you guys always make me clean for jobs? It's always clean.
What else do you propose that you can do for a job?
But something else.
What? Drawing pictures? Because I don't need pictures. I need help around this house.
Why do we need to clean this house?
Because otherwise it becomes a freaking mess. And even you have complained about the house being messy in the past. And it's a mess because no one in this house wants to clean.
But what's the problem with it being messy?
I will answer that if you can calmly ask the question.
Why is it a problem that it's messy?
Yep, I will give you a list of reasons. First, God said that we should keep our house. So, first one will be things to buy. Second one, because if the house isn't clean, you lose stuff. Things gets left on the floor. It gets left in some corner, and we can't ever find things because they're lost in mess. Third reason, we step on stuff all the time, and then you hurt your feet. You gotta leave. Fourth reason, if it gets really messy, then you get bugs and mice that live in your trash and poop in your trash. And then on top, and when there's all that poop around from animals, it causes diseases in the house. If that gets to a point, I should show you a show called Hoarders. Hoarders are people who keep buying stuff and never clean up. Eventually, the health department can close down your house and kick you out because it's no longer safe to live there. Now, granted, it has to get really messy for that. But those are all reasons. And sixth reason, because when the house isn't clean, it makes mommy very stressed. It makes mommy not feel good. And honestly, seven, because the Lord commanded us, we feel the Spirit more when the house is clean. So I just gave you 7 good reasons why. And that is why Daddy spends spends that extra time cleaning instead of playing video games.
But that makes there is no chance of us doing it.
Only reason it's not that messy is because someone keeps doing the work.
He's doing it like once a month is fine.
It's not.
Once a month.
Every day is what it should be.
But every day it gets more and more and it turns into the worst time of your life because your son has to do it all the time.
But on the other side, you make money so that you can buy funner things. Kids always look at adults and they're like, you guys can buy whatever you want. True. And you can get there too, but you have to go through 4 years of college, working long hours. Then you have to work jobs for multiple years. I've been working, Michael. I've now had a job for 15 years.
Wait, how old were you at Hero?
I was at Hero for 2 years before that. For 2 years. Then I've been at this one for a year. The year before that, I worked at Platinum Protection. I was there for another 2 years. Before that, I worked doing collections at Platinum Protection. Before that, I worked selling tickets for the Utah Jazz. Before that, I worked selling Big 5 sporting goods. I've been working almost every day for 15 years now. And that's why I have money to buy things that you as a kid don't have money to buy. Because I was willing to work.
But one question. My friend Elliot says that he's got like 5 Nintendo Switches.
That's because his parents decided not to.
We had a nice Nintendo Switch.
I would buy a Nintendo Switch for you because honestly, you guys weren't nice to the Wii. Why should I buy something you guys are going to break?
Right?
You broke the Wii. You guys broke the Wii.
That was a Wii. I didn't break the
Do
It
you
was
think-
Letty.
Michael, you guys left the Wii's out, knocked them over all the time. You weren't good. Didn't
We
take
didn't
care of
mean
it.
to do
You
it
don't
at
even
all.
You don't even take good care of your room. You proved to me that you guys can take care of stuff. I'd be more likely to buy you guys stuff. But that, wait. Taking care of stuff generally involves keeping things clean. It's a harsh reality, buddy. And I hope that someday you'll come to terms with it.
It's just that
Or I hope that someday you are one of the few lucky people, Michael, who get a job doing something that they just enjoy all day long. You know what? No one has a job that they just enjoy all day long. Even if it's a job that you enjoy most of the time, there's always going to be a part of the job you don't like. Well, wait a minute, man. You got a dump truck there.
again. No.
I can hear it driving. So again, like I said, all the trash in there still needs to get picked up. If you would like a job, that is available. Did you say yes or no?
Yeah.
Can you pick that up instead of standing on it?
Dad, do you know where your phone is?
Do you have it?
I found it on the table and I'm like, you will never find it. Oh! How did I go home? Please?
Remember, just till your brothers get back. Because I don't want them to get scared.
I don't think they're camp.
Gee, Sid and Kelly waved their arms in the air, trying to get the sunscreen lotion to dry.
I might have heard.
Other campers were lined up outside, waiting for their turns. When we were all covered in the stuff, Nathan led us to our cabin. The cabins were spread out along a trail through tall, shady trees. As we walked, I could see the soccer field, and in the distance, the lake, shimmering in the sunlight. The girls' cabins came first. The boys' cabins were deeper in the woods. The cabins all had name signs above their doors. We passed Cobra, Rattler, and then Black Mamba. Nathan stopped outside a small cabin with peeling paint and one boarded-up window. The cabin was named Cottonmouth. Maybe you noticed, he said. The cabins here are all named after poisonous snakes. That's awesome, I said. Sid and Kelly agreed. Of course, Roddy made a face. It's creepy, he muttered. We followed Nathan into Cottonmouth. It was just big enough for 2 bunk beds and 2 dressers. A poster of a big brown iguana hung between the 2 bunk beds. 2 bulbs hanging on cords from the ceiling were the only lights. Can I have a bottom bunk? Roddy asked. I toss and turn a lot in my sleep. No problem, I said. I'll take the top. A couple of junior counselors walked up to our cabin with our bags piled on a cart. Nathan told us to grab our bags and put our stuff away. Roddy tugged at Nathan's shirt. Did you know kids call this place Camp Slither? He asked. Nathan laughed. No, never heard that one. Pretty good. Roddy didn't give up. Well, did you hear any stories about a giant snake that lives in the lake? Nathan laughed again. Do you believe everything you hear? No, Roddy started, but... Forget all those scary stories, Nathan told him. We're here to have fun, right? And to learn about the outdoors. Sid and Kelly were staring at Roddy, like he was some kind of weirdo. I felt sorry for the kid. He was so frightened. I hoped he wasn't going to be a pain all summer. Hurry, unpack, Nathan said. Then shove your bags under the bunks. First camp meeting is in half an hour. I'll come back and take you to it. He ran off. The screen door slammed behind him. We started to pull our stuff out of our bag.
Goosebumps. Goosebumps. You. Oh. Eat your goosebumps.
What?
Hey, guess what? I give my goosebumps.
Paw Patrol movie.
Goosebumps.
That's what Paw Patrol movie.
No.
Meow.
Guys.
Paw Patrol. They changed the apps.
Yeah.
Paw Patrol.
Paramount Plus. No.
Oh.
Oh, no. Well,
Big trucks, best friends, and blazing speed.
alright. Yeah.
Wait.
What?
I don't want to get out of here.
Paw Patrol.
Wait. Yes.
That's Paw Patrol.
Paw Patrol.
Be there on the devil. Paw Patrol.
Down.
Yeah! Paw Patrol! Paw Patrol! Be there on the button!
Yeah, Paw Patrol.
Paw Patrol! Paw Patrol!
Oh, don't
Not
watch this!
watching it.
We watch. I want to watch the
Paw
Patrol.
You want to watch
Paw Patrol.
potatoes?
No!
Yeah.
No
potatoes.
No!
It's Matt, don't worry.
Brand new series. 16.
I'm not an engineer, that's your job.
What is your job?
I thought I was captain.
On figuring out the universe.
Can we go faster?
Oopsies.
Star Trek Prodigy. Streaming family now. Only on Paramount Plus. You're watching Nickelodeon on Paramount Plus.
I hate
And you, Mary, right where your head is, before the Big Bang, there was nothing there. And outside, where that squirrel is, there was nothing. And under your chairs, nothing. And by that tree, where that dog is, nothing. Don't forget that tonight is parent-teacher night. Everyone is required to bring their parents to the cafeteria.
I never agreed to attend this parent-teacher night.
Yes, you did.
No, you lie! You lie!
Sim, are you going to bring your parents to parent-teacher night?
Yeah, sure, whatever. Why would you take that? Putting up a lot of fight for something as simple as parent-teacher night, Sid. I bet he doesn't even know what parents are. Of course I do.
Welcome to life, big child. Report for duty.
You will be here tonight, Sim. You and your parents.
Yeah, see you and your parents tonight, Sim.
Yes. Oh, I will bring my parents. And then
Yeah.
give house in?
That's me. I am House Lady Precious Sweet.
I'm selling makeup, and I just know you'll find something great inside. Yeah, I know.
No, I want to do this part.
Wait, come back! I need help!
Welcome home, son.
You want some dinner, sweetheart?
What am I going to do? I only have a few hours before this parent-teacher thing. Parent decoys aren't ready for that kind of service. Your interactive skills are too limited. Unless... Yes, sir. Good. We have to program the parents to learn human social behavior if they have to join me for parent-teacher night. Yes, sir. Right away. Yes, sir. Right away. This is my favorite show. Wait, no. This is my favorite show. Look. It's my favorite show.
My spine.
No, girl. The robot parents must learn proper parenting from this video program. Make sure they watch the entire video, girl. The fate of our mission depends on it.
We sure are proud of our little boy.
We sure are.
Are you playing the grassy?
Are you ready, dear? Yes.
Well then, we ought to be on our way.
Yes.
We sure are proud of you, son.
We sure are.
I'm listening to Doom Song.
I love this
Can
show.
you pause it, Michael? There's it. Huh.
I don't want
Michael,
one.
what's wrong with this picture?
School is spelled right.
That's right.
School is SCHOOL.
All right, let's say prayer.
I'm gonna say it.
Okay, go ahead and get it.
Let's have an out.
Shh, Jacob, he's praying.
Amen. Amen.
It's Wednesday. I can't remember if it's yours or Gabriel's.
Wednesday is mine.
Okay.
No, it is.
That's Jacob's half hour.
I never knew he was uploading it.
Michael,
No, it's not.
Michael already had his half hour. He had his half hour.
He's transmitting live from his lab across town.
Hey guys, look, we've got different colors at dinner, just like Grandma tells you guys we should have.
It's nice to meet you, Professor. I'm Mr. Elliot, huh? Your daughter Dance's teacher?
I'm sorry, but I'm very busy right now. We're testing some highly unstable. No! You have a mixture all wrong!
These are my parents. I love them with all my heart. What's that punch now?
When you were my students, I said you'd amount to nothing. And I was right. You're nothing!
There's somebody I want you to meet. This is Zim. You know, the alien.
And what country is the little green boy from?
Yes, that's fascinating. So, what's going on?
My mom won't shut up about me. It's really embarrassing.
At least she's not showing the pictures.
And you just gotta see these pictures. Now here's Billy crying when it was kicked off the soccer team for crying too much. Ramsey, sure I thought to get out of those soccer uniforms.
Sports aren't everything. I'm sure your boy will find something he's good at.
That's true.
Hey!
Try one of these cookies. My wife made them.
Thanks, Ted.
Oh no! What is it?
Yep. Diarrhea.
I am just the thing for that! That's your hair! Don't tell me what to do, young man. You don't know.
Is your dad doing well? Yes, he's perfectly fine. Nothing to worry about. My dad lost his arm in, the war.
That was my squeezing arm. They took my squeezing arm! Why my squeezing arm? Ah!
We really have to go. Please, now, please. Yes, and I want to go home.
I'm going to cheer you up. Look, everyone! Look! Can't you see that this woman is suffering from severe puppy trauma?
Mom, Dad, I think I've broken my spine. My spine, baby.
Oh, honey, I think it's time we took you home.
Let me guess. Nobody saw that, right?
Hey! That kid's throwing punch!
Guidance technology, and I have improved it. With these upgrades, sir, there will be nothing that you cannot find. No situation that you cannot guide us out of. Yeah, if we could just work on your behavior. Oh, please. You now possess superior geographic guidance abilities, sir. Report upgrade status. Sir, guidance technology is fully functional. Sir, demonstrate. Which way is the school? shiny and get as lost as we can. Grr. No cheating. Shut your chip off first.
Do I have to go right now? I want to watch the Scary Monkey Show.
As soon as we're lost enough, you just use the chip to guide us home. Now, put your disguise back on. I have devised a new, even more insidious and clever disguise for myself.
Be alert, sir.
On this planet, we are surrounded by danger and madness. Okay, I think I had my fill of these horrible, stupid people things for today. So activate your guidance chip and lead the way to home. No, Gur, not Earth. I meant our home base here on Earth.
Oh, here.
Our house, Gur. Which direction is our house?
That way. No, it's over there.
How could you not know? I just upgraded your guidance system.
I left that at home.
You left what?
Dirty chippy thingy.
Why would you do that?
Mr. Snookin!
How could you do this? You left us stranded in the middle of enemy territory, surrounded by humans. Yes. I can see that you understand your mistake, Gur, and me being angry will get us no closer to home. I will just have to use my innate invader survival skills to get us out of here. See, Gur? The Almighty Tallest did not place their trust in me, I will use these pieces of scrap metal to fashion a compass, using this planet's own magnetic field against it. Now, witness the power of my compass.
You like me?
Perhaps a compass is not the best tool for this situation.
Why don't you ask the information given for help?
I will not stoop as low as to ask humans for help. You speak nonsense, Gur. We help ourselves.
What about the us?
Excellent, Gur. We will use one of their own methods of transportation to beat this revolting city.
Where do you think you're going?
I go home. Now mind your business, bus slave.
You don't go anywhere without bus fare.
Fair?
This ain't a free ride, little man. You need money.
You expect me to pay to be on this filthy machine? Have you the brain worms? Fine! I don't need your bus. I will use the power of your sun to find my way.
Will.
Are we gonna rent a cycle?
No, girl. I can use the Earth's sun to determine which direction is west. The Earth's sun always sets in the west. Now watch me amaze you.
Wait a minute. I'm blind!
I'm under setback, girl. We'll be home in no time. I'll just wait until the skin grows back on my eyeballs. I can see! I can see! we can ride the bus. I'm going to beat you, Shitty. You won't make a fool of this circuit invader! Finally, we are heading home.
I need my phone. That's all I make. You're making yours. What is wrong with these people? This place is just begging to be destroyed. I have a plan. Ocular implants are standard invader issue. From the top of that building, my incredible eyes should be able to spot our neighborhood. Come on. Yay!
Ice cream! Oh, somebody buy it! Oh, ice cream! I got ice Hey, that's the guy! And he's back for more! Get it!
Okay, now, where do we go from here? There! That looks about right. Now, use your chest to fly us home. Yes, sir! What happened? How did you run out of fuel that quickly? You emptied it out! Emptied it? Why? Make room for the tornado. Okay. Hey!
Where'd you?
You think I won't be ready, but you're wrong, presumptuous cat beast. I have prepared myself for this moment, and it has paid off in full. You see, the invaders learn from their mistakes, however rare they may be. Now, human, take me to Broadway! And quickly, in case you haven't noticed, I've been trying to go home!
We watching the Flint show. Sorry, I don't have the remote. That does.
In a brand new series, 6 kids,
Not until you pick Moshia!
not an engineer. That's your job.
What is your job?
I thought I was captain.
On figuring out the universe.
Can we go faster?
Michael.
Star Trek Prodigy. Stream with the family now. Only on Paramount Plus. You're watching Nickelodeon on Paramount Plus.
That new kid's a freak. I think his name's Zip or something. He's been here long enough to mistake some loser friends, like the creepy kid Dip. Or those rejects in the corner. But look at him, all by himself. I mean, what kind of kid doesn't have enemy friends? It's so inhuman.
Congratulations on discovering the grotesque space monster. Tell us, how did you know he was an alien?
Well, we noticed he had no friends.
So, who's got it?
I'm looking for a friend. Would you be?
Fish toes. Some kind of fish boy.
Would you? Squirty fools! Look, Jay, others even be considered as possible friends of Sim. Who among you feels they are worthy enough to be my best friend? Good. I have devised some simple tests to determine who is the worthiest. We begin by testing your absorbency. Next, I test your electrical conductivity. And now, the final test. We have a winner. What is your name, friend?
My name's Keith. Wow, I've never won anything before. I promise I'll be the best, most loyal friend ever. I'm so happy.
I'd like you all to meet Keith. He's my best friend. Not yours, mine.
Get lost, you losers.
Very well. I am going to get lost. But notice I am getting lost with my best friend.
Come on, get lost. house and make some friends. But now that I'm
Jacob, sorry.
satisfied with my knack for companionship, I don't think I'll be requiring your services any longer. Our mission
Sorry, I was just saying sorry. It took me so long to get down here.
Hey, you got any video games? Yes. A job well done. Hello? Hey, buddy. How you doing? Chief?
No, Letty.
I do not require your... I understand, sir. I was thinking maybe it's worth it. Hold on. I've got another call. Hello? Hey, buddy. You're gonna love this session.
Forgot his name was Gert.
I'm going down to the lab. Do not let anyone in the house. Yes, sir.
Alright, do we want to keep watching this or change it to something different?
Change it. Keep it.
Watch it.
Paw Patrols. No. What?
I watched Steve and Maggie.
Was that
Maggie?
Paw Patrols?
No, Steve and Maggie.
Paw Patrols.
No, hold on. Actually,
Perfect Prodigy.
No. Steve and Maggie.
we're not doing Steve and Maggie, dude.
It's Steve and Maggie.
Ugly.
Close. It's Steve and Maggie.
My face is ugly. Paw Patrols.
Hold on.
Clifford the Big Head. There's a lot of Clifford the Big Head. So cool. What is it? What is it?
I thought I saw the new movie that came out.
It was Clifford the Really Big Movie.
Oh, there it is.
Ooh, let's do this.
Do you guys want to watch this?
Sure.
This is the new Clifford movie.
I don't ask for getting one Percy Jackson in here right now.
Letty, come. Now, fast.
Letty, come here. Letty, come. Princess, come on.
Oh God, you are being wonderful.
That's PJ Masks.
This is a story that takes place on an island full of wonder. The story of two lost souls searching for one another, although they don't know that yet. Because, you see, no matter how alone, out of place one feels, magic is all around us if you just know where to look.
You lost the one. I had two. No, I didn't.
Jacob, sit right there.
No. Hey! alone. He's a baby pup. He's a little white pup.
We live on Airbnb. We don't play that because we got rules. No subletting, no water beds, and no pets. Y'all got that?
Absolutely. Mr. Packer, we won't even drink water in bed.
Hey, 5C. If your mama wants a dishwasher repaired, tell her try those bricks. You know what I'm talking about.
Okay, Mr. Packer.
I know it's important, but I wouldn't ask unless. Yeah, okay. I understand. Yeah, I'll figure it out, okay? Thanks.
I know you have mine.
I don't. Look.
Where is mine? My what? Your what?
There's no precious. Those are two beautiful words.
And even look
Don't
at
ever
this.
use
Oh, thanks. Okay, Michael.
It is hard being in school. Those other girls still bothering me. It's mostly just this one.
You ate? No, I didn't.
Why?
Did. Look, you vile phantom file. I did not phantom file. I did not. I did.
No, people reading these are the ones that
I'm not lying. You are.
No, I'm trust.
You just have to learn to stand up for yourself. Well, I guess I'm just not as crazy.
I don't understand that. I'm gonna go change and then I'll collect some more kids for the charity drive.
Oh, did you talk to your boss about the Chicago thing?
Yeah, so apparently the case has been moved forward 2 weeks, and I'm the only person who.
Guys, I'm missing a movie. It's almost the end.
Who's gonna stay with me?
Got a lovely sister.
I'm just not represented.
Are you kidding? Uncle Casey, he thinks that Queen M&M's are No, that's not an option.
Coming! Hey there. Sorry, just grabbing a little power nap. Oh, this is just everything.
You mean it's expired?
Actually, no, the meter is broken.
Actually, no. It's working. It just had this bag over top.
Oh, don't put that there. See, it's so disheartening. I'm here for that. Do you want me to do that? Just okay.
No, I want to get you this.
We can do this later. I'm so late. Okay, give it to someone else. Pay it forward. Okay. This is right. I got it.
Ew! That's Clifford! Kiss Clifford. It's like Jacob.
Hi, Casey Porter here to see Mr. Harrington about the illustrator job.
Yeah, that was at 3:30, and it's 4:15.
Wow, retraced that mountain time, so guess I'm early.
fine.
Okay. Are these complimentary?
Sadly, yes.
Lunch.
Hey Malik, I'm collecting cans and bottles for my school's fundraiser. Do you have anything?
Malik the Magnificent. I'm going to magic school. Hey, do you want to see a trick?
Sure.
Hey, deck of cards? Whoa.
Fantastica.
How about you, Mrs. Gordon? Do you have any cans for me?
You can have this one, Malik. No. Moment,
Condensed milk.
Magic school. Good luck.
Hey, you know when I get really good at magic, you know what I'm going to do?
Make her disappear.
No, I'm going to cut her in half.
Oh, poor that. Hey, Mrs. Jarvis. Hi, Emily. Do you have any more cans for me? I do. Does Packard know you're putting canisters in his edifice?
He'll insist on a retroactive commission.
Not if we file a 501c3 in local credits. Then, he's protected.
You guys must be lawyers, because I don't know what you're talking about. Hey, guys.
Also, get the cash from me. Hey, you do it. That's me. I'm doing it for food.
Somebody come check it out. We got regular.
What's there to know? It's the white stuff in the water. Here you go, Emily.
Sabe tú de tofu.
Mira, 2 years ago, Genius here cut his hand off with a meat slicer. Now he's a tofu eating vegan.
What's this sign?
Darn it. Stop. Get out of here.
It's too small, and the city's so big. That's too deep.
Hey. Come on. Now, just because you lost, it doesn't mean that you're any less of a treasure. Understand? Oh, standing up for yourself, are you? Yes, I know. You're a dog. Now, let's introduce you to all the others, shall we? The dinner was thinking for a lobster.
Whole block is bonkers. What? Why are you looking at me like that?
You noticed I was going to get his sister.
Yo. What up, fam?
How's my favorite sister?
How's my favorite little niece?
Money is going to be in this drawer. Yeah. Emergency numbers. Here.
911. Give me some word.
If the super texts it, please don't use the dishwasher. Only has to be at school by 7:45.
In the morning. What are they, farmers? Ooh, almost we got to Monday. What are we doing? So we'll crew together. Get up to the now when you get shit.
Please stop. All set to go. Now, Casey, I'm really counseling you. Are you sure you can handle this?
You're bloody well right, I can. I'm going to grow up with a British accent also. Bollocks. Rubbish. Call him bubbles.
Are you finished?
Dumbledore.
Dumbledore.
Look, Rex. I got this.
Listen. You've been here 2 minutes.
I may have lost those.
So you know this still. You know there's some of this still locked because we don't want Letty coming straight on him to the button at the docks.
Shocking.
So, how's everything going in? I'm gonna say 4th grade?
6th.
Okay. Where's your sense of humor?
I lost it. On the subway.
I lost you one time. Okay, twice if you count Atlantic City. But I won you back. Hey, I'm gonna make it up to you, okay? We're gonna do something super cool this weekend. Money is absolutely no object. As long as there's enough. How are there so many people up at this hour? Hey, you wanna get a coffee?
I'm 12. I'm not allowed to drink coffee.
Red Bull?
Really?
Oh, being a kid sucks.
Oh my gosh. Look, there's an animal rescue tent. Can we go in, please?
My instinct is sure, so we probably shouldn't. How could I say no to that one? Faced with those cheeks and the missing tooth, I want to dust in sugar and
Okay. Come on. Wow, so beautiful. Hi.
You're kind of creepy. Sorry.
Oh my goodness. Whoa. Uncle Casey, there's a sloth.
Hey, my spirit animal.
Whoa.
Don't touch that.
Aw.
Sure. Why would you put that there? Sure. Go ahead.
Look at you.
Splendid backpack. It matches.
Cool.
Well, you're obviously a young lady of immaculate taste.
Thank you.
Bridwell's the name, and welcome to my Tentus Animalis Rescuers.
Is that Latin for animal rescue tent?
No, it's just regular words with us on the end. Makes me sound spotless. So, what sort of animals are you looking for? Temperamental tortoise, stand-up comedian?
Maybe something small, cheap, and stuffed?
I want them all.
Yeah. We're not really looking for that.
Perfect. Follow me. The thing about animals is that the best time to find them is when you're not looking for them.
Look, does this tent seem bigger on the inside?
That's ridiculous. It's
Is that a baby giraffe?
or a long-necked tiger and floppy. Giraffes have no sense of humor. Here we are. This is it.
There's no animals in it.
That's right. You said you weren't looking for a pet.
And we're not.
So, you won't be interested in him.
Who? Oh my goodness. He's the cutest thing I've ever seen. Look at you. Oh. Got you. Oh, he's so cute. And so tiny.
I'm so red.
I love that he's red. How did he get that way?
I don't know. I started the top trying to get pigeon. I think he's lost his family, so he's a little confused.
Poor guy. I'll be your family.
No, you will not.
Please, Uncle Casey. He's so tiny, he wouldn't bother anyone. Mr. Trimble, how big is he gonna get?
Well, that depends, doesn't it?
On what?
On how much you love him.
Okay. Adorable. Put him back.
Please, just look at this little tiny piece.
I'm sorry. I'm new, responsible Casey now. And letting you get a little radioactive micro dog is not responsible, so give him back. No, I'm not going to fall for that again. Give me the dog. opportunity to crush my niece's dreams. I always wondered what it felt like to be the bad guy. My pleasure. Oh, by the way, do you know what some porcupines make when they kiss? Ouch. Ah, hyena. Okay, let's get used to this. Don't worry at this point.
OMG, did you bring your garbage to school? No, this is the recycling. With the fundraiser? Isn't it today? Yeah, but nobody actually does it. The school just wants the money back. My mom wrote a check. Mine too. Plastic food stamp. Hey! Don't listen to her. She's just cranky because the house fell on her wicked system. I think it's awesome that you actually did the work. It really makes you stand out around here. It was one of the last things I was going to do, but thank you. It's snowing, right? You know what, eh? Did I say that out loud? Well, if it makes you feel any better, I collected cans too. Really? Where are they? My dad gave them away. Dad looked like an Asian Oliver Twist. Oh, good job, Emily. Come on in, we're starting. Can you guys clean up on aisle 4? Don't worry. We'll get there.
Yeah. How was your day? Good talk.
No, it's not. That's a different. Clifford! The big red bot! No, it's little. Yeah. I wish it was a red puppy! No, dog!
Hey, it's you. How did you get in there? You in my bag all day? Oh, they're gonna think I stole you. Who put you in here? Oh my gosh, you are just the cutest thing I've ever seen. Maybe you could stay for a little while, right? Mr. Riddle didn't tell me your name, so maybe you'll have one. What about something cool and old-fashioned, like Floyd? No, okay. Ebenezer. Sorry. Ishmael. It's from the Bible. No. Clifford. You like Clifford? Clifford, it is. Perfect for you. Oh, Casey will hear you. Clifford, where'd you go? Hey, there's my retainer. You hungry, boy? Come on. Clifford, no! Those are my brand new slippers! Clifford, no! Give it back! Really? I'm gonna call you up in user if you act like this. Come on, drop it. Drop it, Clifford. Good boy.
my turkey at?
Go.
Don't be.
No.
You did.
I didn't. I just found him in my backpack.
I specifically said no to the dog, and you completely ignored me.
I swear. He just showed up.
Oh, it just showed up, huh?
What is that? What are you doing?
Air quotes. It's a thing that grown-ups do when they say something that they don't mean.
Please, Uncle Casey, I can't just stay for one night.
No, absolutely not. I promised your mom.
Please.
No, I don't love you. Girl powers.
No,
Oh, okay, one night. And then first thing in the morning, he's going back to that weird old man that we met in the animal pen. Saying that out loud makes this girl get married seem like such a dumb choice.
Why? I don't understand. Why can't I just keep him?
Because you can't have a dog. One night, that's it. Don't you?
Don't you?
I wish I could kill him. And the world could hurt us. Wait, this the mountain? Wake up, Clifford!
Clifford. Wait. I'm going to wake up. It's on my head. I'm dreaming. I'm going to wake up. In 3, 2. Oh my gosh, I'm not dreaming. Is this real? Clifford, it's really you. How did this happen? How are you so huge? I mean, it's crazy, but it's great. I did wish you to be big, but I didn't mean big on the outside. I meant, like,
Jacob?
mentally big. Clifford. What are you doing? No, my head! Clifford, no, that's my mom's pillow. Clifford, drop it. Come on, get the boy and drop it. Give it back.
It's time.
Ew. Busty him. Oh no! I can shoot him! Don't bite your tail! Sit, boy, sit! Clifford! Just be quiet, stay here, okay? Shh, I'll be right back, okay? Shh.
Do you want my help, Jacob?
Casey!
Meter's broken.
Casey!
Oh. 7:30.
Is that her brother?
I'm late for school.
Casey!
No.
I don't know.
Where's that?
About the dog?
You know, I would think about
Casey!
And
Who's Casey?
I would be the no guy.
Him.
That's just not who I am. So if you really want to keep that weird little thing, then it's fine with me.
So I can keep it.
You just gotta tell your mom I knew nothing about it. Okay? You snuck it back here. You hid it from me. I had no idea it was here.
I don't know if she's gonna believe
Here
that.
she is.
thing is tiny. It's completely plausible that I would want to. That's
Big.
Puppy!
Stay back.
From the tent. He's a.
Last night it was.
Yeah, I think something happened to him.
You think?
He's the same dog he was last night. He's just a little bit bigger.
It is the size of a pond.
Listen, he's not gonna hurt you, okay? He's harmless. He's the same dog he was last night.
Oh God. It's your mom. What am I gonna say?
I don't know. Just act natural. Natural.
Let the puppy loose! You're holding it in the side of a hippo!
Remember, natural.
Hey, girl.
It's Maggie. I know.
Girl.
Maggie, what do you do?
What? It's just a thing that I say when I'm super chill.
Make sure you guys want to make sure.
Just walking the subway now. I'm a loser this time. You're right. That incident is still not something we should joke about. We are being so safe. What? Nothing. We're gonna stop. Bye, girl.
Okay, bye.
Okay, you sit.
But now it's not.
And then soon it's gonna be dark.
I know.
We can find it.
Soon it's gonna be. Why?
So we can get rid of that.
But you just said I could keep it.
Yeah, that was before we going it out.
Okay.
Oh, come on. He doesn't even show up on Google. Where balls out of the last. No, you can't keep your pets that go with you and then nothing on the internet. That is so irresponsible.
Stupid! Well, that means he likes you.
Great.
I wanna. Whoa! Sorry, man.
It's our Psycho Super. We can't have pets in the building. We'll get it fixed. Two.
1 second. I can handle this. Maybe I should make a Jackson.
No.
Hi there. You must be Mr. God. Who are you? Casey. Maggie's sister. Brother. This is not a great time. It's now or never.
Well, what the heck is going on in here?
Oh, we were just doing a little entrain. It's Chinese. Okay, thanks. Dishwasher's right there.
Yeah, but the water cutoff is in the bedroom closet.
Don't go.
Why not?
It's fine. Yeah, there's a lot of girl stuff in there that I would love to see.
Yeah. I can do it.
Yeah. Thanks on Casey.
Cool.
You know, he's family. So, the dishwasher. So, it makes like this weird crackling noise. These old pipes, huh?
What the heck is going on in there?
You are going into my room now.
Oh, okay. That's not God. No, that is just me. I don't believe in deodorant. Why mask on? In fact, we should smell each other. No. Bring it in. No. Okay.
Something!
Yeah, I think I found the problem. Gotta order a part.
I will have to return. Well, thank you very much for coming. You are a super.
Bye!
Bye now.
Thank you!
craziest thing I've ever seen. It happened to Bernie. We can't find Birdwell. How are we gonna return him?
Really boyfriend. Wait, return him? We don't abandon him. We're all he's got. We just need to make him small again. He needs to see a vet.
A vet?
Yeah, we don't know what's going on with him. What if he's really sick? What if he's still growing? What if he goes to be?
Okay, we'll take him to a vet. But after that, we're fighting Birdwell and getting him back. Nice job with the belts. Like your mom went through the Madonna phase in the 80s, huh?
Madonna? Should we try to hide him or something?
It's New York. No one will even notice.
I don't care if it's Johnny Appleseed. Don't touch my tune.
You live here?
Haven't you ever seen a mobile home before?
Not like this one?
My girlfriend and I broke up. Up at my college loans, Look, this is a valid, financially responsible life choice. Your mother does not need to know about.
What?
Oh, judging this one.
Come on, boy.
Just down the front here. No, oh, or sticky figure. That thought of my bed. No, Clifford.
Clifford, don't clobber financially responsible life choice. Emily! Owen! What are you doing here? I thought you were sick, so I was going to bring you your homework. And I also skipped the 8. She suddenly realized we should look a lot more desperate than I anticipated. So, you're not sick? No, we're going to the vet. Have to be an animal today?